Welcome to the Real Men Cry podcast dedicated to Christian men who struggle with depression, anxiety, and suicide. My name is Desmond Dangerfield, and this is episode 2. The title of this episode is The Apology. If you paid attention to the first episode, I told you that there is a lot of hurt, there's a lot of anger inside of me that puts me in a really bad place. And what I've noticed in my life is that anger and hurt and revenge has pushed me to lash out on people. It pushed me to be distant to certain people. It pushed me to be a person that I'm not supposed to be with individuals. It pushed me to let go of certain connections. It pushed me to be locked up in a place mentally where I don't want to open up because I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to be vulnerable with people. I don't. Because in my mind, something says all of y'all are going to be just like the worst version of a person, which is, in my mind, is my dad. And like I say, man, part of that revenge says, I could care less if you listen to this. I want you to listen to this because there's a place in me that wishes for your success, but there's a bad place in me that, man, there's some bad stuff I want to do to you. Well, we're going to get off of that. I want to start with my mom. I apologize for not listening to certain things that you told me to do to help me cope with the hurt that I go through. I apologize to my brother. Man, you've been trying to contact me, Destin Dangerfield. You've been trying to contact me and rekindle a relationship. I'm going to be honest with you, right now is a bad time because I'm still going through these mental things that I'm going through with my dad. I do love you. I do acknowledge that you are trying to rekindle some things, but there's just some things in me that won't. There are things inside of me that won't allow you to come to me a certain type of way because it reminds me of what my dad did. And it reminds me of the half-baked efforts of people. I want to apologize to Apostle Jermaine, which I don't even know how it works, spiritual father. I know he's my pastor. I choose for him to be my pastor. I apologize for not submitting to you because in it all, I hate submission. I hate being controlled. I hate being locked up in a box. I hate trusting men. I hate trusting individuals. I hate correction. Not in a sense of I hate being told what's the right thing to do. I hate you having the power to tell me something and it's true. And it's something that I need to change because there's something inside of me that screams out to my dad that I'll remove power from you because you failed at your job tremendously. And so when God has shown me that I need to submit to you, Apostle Jermaine, I don't come to church. I don't come. Part of it's because I don't, like waking up early. But it still goes into that place of I have a deep problem with submission. A deep problem, and I'm working on it. That's why I've been coming the past couple of Tuesdays. I apologize for if I seem distant or if I seem very antisocial to you. I apologize to my friends that have to put up with my constant conversations of hurt that I won't let go. I apologize for my emotional outbursts. I apologize for me seeming bipolar in certain conversations because I'm not gonna lie. Y'all would call me and I would have a horrible dream about my dad, or I would have just be in a bad place. And I couldn't give y'all the necessary conversations that y'all wanted because I was just in a horrible place. So that's why if you ever call me being short, I do apologize. It was just to protect you from my mouth of situations that you don't even know about. I apologize to Apostle Sadie, which is my spiritual mother, of my sudden lack of communication at times. Oh, I gotta turn my phone off on this podcast. I'm gonna get in trouble. I apologize to you because I know that there is something inside of me that falls under me not liking submission. That certain things that you said to me that I did not listen to, because I'm very rebellious. I don't even like throwing that word spirit out too often. Very rebellious spirit. No, I'm rebellious. I apologize to my family members on my father's side that if I don't come around, this is why. I don't want to come to a function. I'm not scared of coming to your house, but there have been times where I have came over somebody's house and I asked them not to invite me if a certain individual is going to be there, and time again that was done to me. And so honestly, I feel it's a fear in me that if I come over there, my dad is going to be there. I don't want to mess up y'all house. There's something inside of me that doesn't want to be bothered by him. There's something inside of me that doesn't want to even see him, smell him, hear him. It sends me to a place. I have never felt a hatred like this before, because this man refuses to acknowledge that certain things that he does. And I apologize if I'm not in contact as much, because most days I don't want to talk to y'all, because then the fear of y'all bringing him up is going to send me to a place. I apologize to my sister, Desiree. She recently contacted me, although I know the main reason she contacted me was because my dad called her. I apologize to you because I'm sorry for looking for an expectation from you that pushed past us only seeing each other probably 50 times our whole life. So if I tried to push a close relationship on you that wasn't lining up with how you viewed me as a brother just on your dad's side, then I apologize for that. I apologize to God for not listening to certain things that He told me to do that would have helped me not be in this position. And last but not least, I apologize to my father, Victor Hatton. I apologize to you because time after time, I tried to put an expectation on you for you to be somebody that you refuse to be. I put an expectation on you to say, you know what, Desmond, I did all of those bad stuff. And whatever you need to do to cope with those things, I'm willing to do it. I apologize for putting an expectation on you that says, hey, Desmond, throughout all of college, do you need anything? You didn't say that. You didn't. You only called because just to say what's up. But in that I never felt a sense of that genuine what's up is for me. It's because probably Desiree pissed you off or one of the other family members pissed you off. I gave you an expectation for you to man up and confront the manipulation you gave me, you gave my mom. I gave you an expectation to man up and apologize for you verbally abusing my mom, talking about her and my family members. When the funny part about it was, like, you picked her, you tried to date her. That's funny. Come back, Desmond. I apologize for putting an expectation on you for stepping outside of your current self and thinking about somebody's emotions past your pride. I apologize for putting an expectation on you to try to be a better man to your children. and putting them in this emotional state. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trying not to be petty with these apologies, but there's a place in me that screams out, stop expecting him to be something that he refuses to be. And time, I keep looking at other relationships with their father, other men with their father, and I'm like, man, like I want that, but I can only have that if I never brought up what happened in the past, and I refuse to do that. I refuse to only have a relationship with you due to the fact that I shut up about what you did. And I'm not doing that. I'm not. I'd rather just have you out of my life than to deal with that emotional stress and go back to certain stuff I used to do just to deal with that. So my apology to you, Victor, is my bad for thinking that you would ever be something that you're not. I really believe that's gonna help me come to that realization of, okay, he's not gonna do this, so let's chill on that expectation. Let me stop looking for something in you that's not there. Because when I tried to contact you, I was searching inside of you for something tangible to hold on to give me a peace, and it was never there. And that's why I apologized. That's why I apologize to God, because I searched inside of my father for something that I was only supposed to get from you. So that concludes our second episode of Real Man Cry. As you can see, I cried. And I want to make that normal for men across this whole platform. There is a beautiful atmosphere that is set for you to release emotions and not be embarrassed to release tears that have been locked up for so much time. So thank y'all.